All right, let's go. Let's get fired up. Seafood. All right. Been a while since we played this. I don't. That's one of the things I really like about Sifu. Like you can like come back to it and like just have like this endless amount of content because there's just so much to like improve on and get better at. It's just like learning a real martial art, which I'll never have time to do. Like, uh, I really just stop defaulting to the same combos over and over again. It might be an autist thing, or maybe I'm just like a pleb, but I always tend to like close the difference with the jump front kick. It's like too predictable, I feel like.
Are you nervous?
It's been a while since I played through the game. I don't know. I love the game, but I definitely feel like I've gotten my fill of it. It's just one of those things. Like I don't feel the drive to get like really good at it. Okay, here we go. Damn.
Should have stayed down. Come on, wake up!
It really matters. I don't know. Like, I'd be fine with beating the challenge. Actually, I have before. I used to be able to do it consistently. The issue I have is that like I don't necessarily want to like grind out a perfect like run. It just doesn't seem fun to me, really. I don't know. Like I feel like it's just not for me. And I love the game too. Why is it version 0.1? Is it still not finished? Ah, I wish I mind numbers. Yeah, I thought it was I thought it'd be fun to start a new playthrough of Mario RPG. We're probably not gonna play through the entire thing, but like, you know, I did everything in the original files, and if we're gonna play it again, there's not much else to do. It's really remarkable how I've done a complete 180 on this game since this remake. Yeah, you gotta wonder if kids are gonna get into this. I can't imagine they would. I feel like they would find it really limited. I don't know. I guess this isn't really a kids game. I guess this is a remake for the fans. I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy how much more successful this remake has been than something like Final Fantasy VII R. You know, like this is way more in line with what I would want from remakes, where like you just have the same game, but with some modern like touches and improvements. I would not mind a direct sequel in this. Uh, I don't know. I guess that's what Paper Mario was, but yeah, it is weird that we just stopped getting like games like this, and they kept making Mario and Luigi, even when like certain parts of the community were begging them to stop. I do like Mario and Luigi more than this, but I don't know. I still maintain that I don't understand like the obsession with like presenting this as like the all-time best Mario RPG. Like it was the first one, okay? I don't know. The more I play it, the more I love like the just the creativity and the vibe of it. And look at the chain chomp chandeliers. That's not something I would have noticed. Like, yeah, I mean, I imagine this game was such a big deal when it came out, just because of how different it was compared to other Mario games at the time. Like, I feel like this game is kind of like, I, when a joke, put some muscle into it. Chandelier. I'm hanging on by the skin of your teeth. Oh man, that's funny. Oh no. How the fuck did he jump that high? How the hell did he do that? Yeah, one of the things I do want to see come back is that I would love to see the Smithy Gang return in a new Mario RPG. That'd be a good thing for like Mario and Luigi 7 to do, is just be like a sequel to this. I don't know. I really love like the Smithy Gang and their concept and like their designs and shit like that. Like they're so like otherworldly, very classic Squaresoft of softish. So like the thing I don't understand about this game, where is Luigi? Like how did they like fail to put Luigi in this game? I get that this was just before he blew up and became popular with it. I came by to pick up Princess Peach. The good old days. Oh wow. Yeah, Square was at their peak in the Super Nintendo era. Yeah, one of the things I really like about this game is just like how fast paced it is. You can like just see a lot of it like in a really short order. It's not that long. It took me like 15 hours to do everything. And the sword in the castle is such a cool image. Like I really hope we they can do another partnership with Square and produce another, sequel to this. Da, da, da. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is due for one. I mean, they're teasing it now. It's 30 years old, so it's gonna happen. But Yeah, if they could put out like an HD 2D remake of Chrono Trigger and add some more stuff to it, that would be great. The DS version did, but like I don't know. I don't think I ever did any of the DS exclusive stuff. Oh, I did almost everything in the game other than the super jump thing. I was. They're called monsters in this game instead of enemies. Oops. Oh, come on. That was just sloppily made. How much do you think it cost them to make this? Like, it feels like such a budget re-release in a lot of ways. A budget remake in a lot of ways. Like, this had to cost way less than, like, Final Fantasy VII did. And this made way more money. Okay. Look, is there any reason to raise Mario's magic stat at all? Like, I feel like you just want to, like, be boosting his physical attack. I don't know. This game is just charming, you know? You just like it for what it is, you know? Soundtracks have grown on me over the years. Odyssey. This is all you get when you're by yourself. It's weird how they handled that because I wouldn't have let you do it until you get like all three party members, but oh, this is where you get the hammer. Okay. So this is the Mushroom Kingdom, huh? Wait, is this not all the Mushroom Kingdom? Is it just this shitty part? Like, that's right, they're female totems. No. No. I love how elaborate these charade sequences are. They're so ridiculous. Oh, gee, that was so helpful. Like, oh man, is Samus here yet? Yeah, Samus is in the game, isn't she? Oh, this douchebag. This guy's like some kind of evil Yoshi, isn't he? Because he's a dinosaur. Young frog mallow. I thought he was a tadpole. Or he's supposed to be a tadpole. Why does he believe he's a frog though? That's kind of retarded. Okay. Uh, yeah, I think that's enough for now. It's nice to like give this game a whirl every once in a while. I've been playing this since November. Wow. Yeah, people keep seething about the yeah, how the hell do you get up here? Is there no actual way up there? It's so weird playing as I still can't get over the fact that we now have a Zelda game where you actually play as Zelda. Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing. I just love seeing like these enemies just beat each other up. It's so cute now. I love how the silver wolfos always calls two other wolves with it. That's so cool. I love that. Ice block, not the water block. Okay. Still wearing that goofy cat suit. So. Yeah, I love this game, but one of the weird things about it that I don't see people talk about a lot is the open world fucking sucks. Like I hate like how open the map is. Like it really doesn't work at all for this game. I feel like the reason people don't talk about that is because they would have to like positively compare like Breath of the Wild and Tears to this, especially Tears. I think people don't understand just how much like better Tears of the Kingdom is than like Wild when it comes to like a world design standpoint. But I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. Attack him. Yeah, the lore in this game is like unironically like some of the best we've ever gotten. Like one of the good things about this game, like yeah, I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The lore kind of sucks. This one like killed it though, lore wise, which is really odd. So, hang on, look at this. You're fighting with the crowd. Oh no, shit. Oh, these are ice blocks, not one of them. Is that all of them? No, that's just one. Okay. That's another thing. I don't know. Like, there are things about this game that are amazing, and then it has the shit that doesn't work. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, as much as I like this game, I've been a big advocate for it. It's it's not like the best Zelda game. It really is just littered with all these weird problems that like I've never seen in any other Zelda game. And I think a big part of that is the unique gameplay, but like I think it's also just the developers not being that experienced. What the hell is this? It's like some rock. Well, how do I get the rock up? Do I bomb it? Do I have a bomb? That's another thing, is that the system is really cool and unique, but at the same time, you get so overwhelmed with bullshit that you're never actually going to use. Hmm. So bombs don't work. So how are you supposed to get in? Like, I don't. I'm so. Ball and chain? No. Oh, I always forget that you can move things. No. Have I forgotten about the mechanics? Like, is there something I forgot about? The same Metacritic score as Doom: The Dark Ages. Oof, that's kind of rough. Yeah, I think a lot of people are seething about that game right now. Because they fired the composer, right? That was definitely something you didn't see people talk about going into this. It was that like, well, the composer's not going to be on it. A re-dead. Or as I like to call him, a retard. Okay. Got him. Ugh. Ugh. At what point are we gonna start acknowledging that like Zelda enemies are way more iconic than like Lord of the Rings enemies? Because like I got into this like the other day with someone is that like Lord of the Rings is way better than Zelda. Like, hey, genius. Lord of the Rings was published in like the 1930s. It's like the same as the Superman argument. Like, oh, it's way bigger than One Piece, bro. People actually like One Piece. You know that's the difference. You know. Yeah, Zelda is 100% bigger than Lord of the Rings. I don't care about Switch updates. That's kind of my stance on it. What the hell is this? Okay, so how do I interact with this? What can I do? I can lock onto things. I can spin. So I'll have to summon something. Can the Moblin handle it? No, it just kind of stays there. I feel like it's not an enemy that'll do it because the wind cannon. Oh, that worked. The wind cannon worked. What the fuck was that? I thought that was a rock. So how many more rifts are there? 2 mic crystals. Can you actually name Zelda in this game, or I think you? I don't think you can, right? I've never actually been down there. Yeah, it's crazy how there's still portions of the map I've never been. It's just insane. My book? Oh wow, which one? What were they talking about? Like I saw someone in Kiwi Farms bring up the fact that like uh well what were they talking about? Exactly. Yeah, I see so much like discussion of my books on now. It's really hard to keep track of like what's going on with them. Yeah, I saw like some positive coverage of Playing Dirty a while back, so I'm kind of like I feel like that book wasn't that well received, so I was kind of surprised by it. I don't know. It's just I love Playing Dirty personally, but it's just not for oh yeah that thing yeah that's obviously not true. Yeah, that's such a weird claim because like there is a gay pedophile in the book, but like he's the bad guy. So like I don't know what you want me to do exactly. Like, oh man, like not portray like the gay pedophile as a rapist. Like it's just like, huh? I feel very strongly about that. I think that's like a very like anti like pedophile thing, and yet like I've been accused of being a pedophile for having a gay pedophile be an antagonist in a book. It makes no sense. Like it really doesn't. Yeah, playing dirty's been like out like long enough now where I think I can talk about this, but I didn't want to talk about it like when it came out because of spoilers, but now it's like, yeah, we do need to talk about like my actual intent for things versus like the narrative, because it's weird how this like how that happened specifically. To me, I think like my critics will have always and forever just lost all their credibility just just because of how they acted about like how they reacted about that aspect of the book. Like the entire point is about not like the entire point of the book is about like kids not allowing themselves to be abused by adults. It is the most like anti-pedophile thing imaginable, and yet like somehow like I don't know. I have issues with that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I had like a weird issue. Like they're trying to dictate what I can and can't write about. It's just really it's really frustrating for me. When I was first starting, but now it's like they're doing this in bad faith. Clearly. Oh wow, there's a fairy jumped into your bottle. Wait, she jumps in now? And they really casualize these games, huh? I mean, I make fun of American Beauty for some reason. It's for other reasons. It's Nick Regatta's favorite film and seems to be like a major influence on his worldview. Like we have like legit evidence of like American Beauty like destroying someone's life. So I don't know. I feel kind of strongly about that specifically, but I don't know. I think there is such a thing as like bad media, but like I don't know. If you're not being like just like accusing random things of being like I don't know pro pedo or whatever, it's not gonna work. Like it has to be true, you know. It's like and like in American Beauty's case, yes, I do believe it's like deliberately was deliberately made to be like subversive and like disgusting. Okay. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you wouldn't just like call the Wolfos because the Wolfos are just beasts. That's another thing I hate about this game is that like you do stuff like that, you fight like some boss or something in the field. There are some really cool field bosses in this, by the way. You fight some cool field boss, and like what happens? Like you get like something basically worthless. This game has no reward system. Like, why didn't they just hide like echoes in like prizes? Like getting them by beating enemies, I think just doesn't really work very well. Who's this asshole? The water temple? Lord Jabu Jabu's dead. We don't have that many side quests yet. Do we have all of them? Well, the game doesn't have a ton of content. Okay, what do we? Yeah, should we try to get through Suikoden? Okay. Yeah, we gotta get past this the second this weekend. In general, we probably should just grind through Suikoden. I'm not doing anything else today, so I probably should go ahead and do that. Where's my AirPods? Yeah. I really, really, really need to get through this game. I've just been like not making any progress on it for weeks. It's just like I don't understand like what. All right, let's get going. Hello, good morning. I guess maybe I need to stop using like auto battle so much and actually start using runes. I guess just like I mean, I would set it if like auto battle would let you use. Can I change it up? Let's see settings. Let's see. No, Discord on Switch, no point. They have their own game chat. Their own better option actually, because it's integrated into the game. Like I think people really underestimate like how that's gonna be better than Discord. Like the entire cope of like, well, we have Discord already. It doesn't really work when like, it's built into the hardware. Yeah, if it's by itself, we should just die. Okay. Yeah, I've been stuck in this area so long, I've gotten kind of bored of it, bored of the game. So, like, I like the story beats, but like, I think the dungeon design has a lot to be desired. I mean, there's just not the areas themselves aren't interesting. Um, yeah, it takes a while to cycle through the menus. There's a reason I've been like opting towards like, uh, oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, I was really enjoying this game. I don't know why I've lost my enthusiasm for it all of a sudden. I'll head to Femto Castle. Hell yeah. Hey, he didn't tell anybody. Oh, I see. So dwarves can. Oh no, really? Kage, isn't that like Odessa's guy? What is with this game and stealing things from village leaders? Like I think, man. Okay, does the game expect you to use ruins? Every time I try auto battle, I just get wrecked. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I'm just not enjoying the game right now. I don't. Maybe I have to get back into it, but like, I don't know. I just don't. I just haven't been feeling it the last several times I've tried to play it. Oh, that's good. Good for you. Uh, okay. Yeah, I'm just not super into anything I'm playing lately. Yeah, maybe I need to take a break from gaming. It just kind of feels like, My passion's kind of gone. I mean, what I would do is that I would just retool all of the characters that people actually care about and like cut everything else. So I would have like a smaller roster, but just have everyone play like completely differently. So it's not the same, like that or go 3D, which isn't gonna happen. But yeah, why did Sakurai claim the series was never going 3D? Because I feel like that's the most natural evolution for like the games going forward is just like to keep it fresh after Ultimate. Well, just make it 3D. I don't know because I feel like there's too many times in those games where you're just kind of like touring areas and not actually like being in the areas. You're on like a shitty platform in like Delfino Plaza or whatever. It's kind of frustrating. Hiking? I might, yeah. That might be a good thing to do. I kind of have been taking walks and stuff like that. I do enjoy that kind of thing. It's just I haven't had time for it. But I don't know. I might here soon. We'll see. Like I've been wanting to go for a long time, but it's always just like, oops, I'm working. I'm working that day. I'm working. I'm working in the morning. I don't have time for it. Like every single time. That's yeah. It's getting kind of grating. Yeah, I think what I need to do is like take it easy and just work on books. That's kind of like where I'm at right now, where I just want to work on the Cattle Have Fangs and just haven't been. Actually, no, I keep saying I haven't been working on it, but I actually have gotten back to it. I have cracked 30,000 words. I believe I worked on it last night. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did work on it last night. So yeah, I'm working on it again. I'm past that like that period where I just couldn't work on it at all. So yeah, it's gonna get done for sure by the end of the year. I don't know. My problem with it is that like I don't like how it was like clearly influenced by fucking Joker. Is kind of that's kind of my view on it. Is that like I'm very critical of like Invincible and the Boys for being just like, oh, what if the Justice League and Superman were evil? And it's I hate that shit. So like I don't know the Cat Have Fangs is kind of like that, but with like Batman specifically. Has anyone else noticed that like you don't get like subversive parodies of like Batman really? Like they always want to do like Justice League in general or Superman, but never Batman. I find that really interesting. So yeah, the Cat'll Have Fangs would be kind of a Batman equivalent to that. I mean that's just. I mean I'm very proud of it, but at the same time it's like I really value like being creative. So like doing something like that that's like clearly influenced by something else. I That's not something I typically do. Um, I mean, it's an interesting experience for sure. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't like just to get back at like the people who made Joker 2. That's kind of like my mindset. It's like a revenge thing for me. I'm not even like one of those people that were like excited about that movie because I knew they were gonna do this. So I knew they were gonna make it woke. So yeah. I'm curious what's with the mindset of like creatives hating their audience because like Joker was a really blatant like example of that. Like people did not like the creators did not like how that film was viewed among certain people. Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are irrelevant. They're never going to be relevant. They're never going to be major characters. You need to stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Like I think that they should be focusing on like newer Nintendo characters. Like none of this third party crap. Like we really should have like all of the Breath of the Wild champions in there. We should be having more Pokemon. We should be having like the shit that people actually care about. Like not I don't fucking want to see like Terry Bogard or Minecraft Steve or like uh fucking Sonic. Like I'm sick of these like nobody characters that nobody cares about. Like I'm sick of these like third party characters that like people want in the game because it gives them more credibility. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these top down stages. Never have been. Like they go, but like this is why you need to have two players. So like shit like this can get you can like spread out and get this done quicker. Like I don't know, like the maps for this are way too big for one person. I think. Oh, I see. Does he not fire it when you're firing it? Okay. Shit, what is this asshole? I love this game, but I hate the fact I've never beaten it on hard. On hard, I guess it's really common for Super Nintendo fans to like. I've never done everything in these games because like there's just like so much brutal bullshit going on. Monster Hunter's characters, I know. Like, who are they gonna put in? Like the guild sweetheart? Like, come on. I don't know. Uh, ah, Time to play some real video games. Get over here, you. Damn it. It's been a while since I played. Yeah, I feel like when you take a bit of a break, like you stop doing like the turbo autistic shit, and then you start realizing that you're actually really, really good. God damn it. Come on, they fucked me over there. Yeah, they cut me off. Okay. Yes. I think Monster Hunter's a declining IP, honestly. I mean, like, there's just so many options now. I feel like you don't have to put, like, every relevant video game character to Smash. Like, I think it should be relevant to, like, industry icons. Like, I don't fucking care about, like, I don't want to see, like, nobody characters like Doom Guy get repped. It's just like, oh, fuck. Yeah, she changed direction. Fucking Pinky. Yeah, you don't usually see them change direction unless they're like specifically going from like wander mode to chase mode. Yeah, I'd rather play this than fucking like anything else we've been playing tonight. Damn it. So we didn't even get. We're not even close to the high score. Wow. I mean, Sakurai's working on Air Riders, so that's good. I definitely like him to work on something else after that though, and then do like another Smash. I don't know. Like I think I'm happy with like Ultimate being his last one. I think like the issue is I'm like, well, was he gonna be happy with that? Because he's just one of those guys. Like nobody in the industry can replace him working on those games. So it's like, I mean, that's gonna be like an issue going forward. Is that like whoever replaces him is just going to shove in a bunch of Western games and a bunch of like industry things that nobody actually cares about. Like I could see them like trying to push like I don't know. Oh, they did push Minecraft. I screwed that up. Oh, come on. Yeah, the flashing ends so quickly, like later on. Why is it not in Japanese? And I'm very curious about this game's history because I'm not super familiar with it at all. Uh, how do I have Chrono Cross like downloading? What the fuck? Yeah, I just don't feel like that into like anything we're playing right now. Uh, I just blew it up. Uh, yeah, maybe I should take a break from gaming. I don't know. Yeah, it just feels like we're playing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Hmm. Oh, is that why I'm struggling? Because I'm so used to the casualized like Super Mario Advance 2 version, which gave you a extra hit. Oh man, Cat Quest 2. Ludwig. Why was Ludwig demoted in this? Why is he the boss of World 4? Like it feels like he Ludwig's always felt like the seventh guy. Like he is in 3, so I don't know why they switched him around. Wendy's always consistently 6. I don't know. I feel like they should have like always been in like a typical order. I'll have to look that up. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I don't. Remember when like they brought them back around like when remember when Mario Kart 8 came out and like everybody was seething about them being overexposed? Like bro, like they weren't in games for years, you know? Like just like Donkey Kong Jr. wasn't in a game for years. Is Alarmo worth it? Yeah, I'd say so. That's great. I'm an Alarmo fan. I'm an Alarmo enjoyer. Yeah, people complain about the price, but like you really do have to realize that like you have to pay like more for like higher quality products because like everything that's like at an affordable price is just fucking garbage. Like you have to like start paying more for things just so it's not complete shit. Sonic Superstars, yeah. Sonic in general, like people don't realize this is like Sega's business strategy is that they are the cheap Mario. Because like if you compare like Mario shit to like Sonic shit, you'll see Sonic's way cheaper. And it's because like, you know, people pay more for Mario, but like what that results in is that you have a bunch of like ignorant like kids from the ghetto who buy Sonic because it's cheap and then like try to gaslight themselves into thinking that like, well, it was better than Mario. Like, no, it never was. Like again, that's basically what the Sonic obsession amounts to is just like stupid kids playing Sonic and thinking it's like comparable to like, you know, the greatest mascot star on the planet. Undercutting the Super Nintendo, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I remember being shocked at how like, cause like my mom's like go to like cope for like why I couldn't get a video game or something was because like they're too expensive. So like I think I once like noticed that Dreamcast stuff was like super cheap. I don't know what her cope then was. I believe she told me they were going out of business or something, and that's why it was cheaper. I don't know. I don't know what my mom's opinion on Sega was. Sony does, yeah, they did. Like you know, I do like bringing up the fact that like Sony did drive them out of business, but like it was very well deserved. So like Sony's just doing what Sega did back then. Like it's the same kind of strategy. Is just like get people like on board who don't know anything about video games and just have them religiously just repeat bullshit about like how PlayStation is like more sophisticated than Nintendo or whatever. Yeah, the Dreamcast was really bad about that. Like it had terrible copyright protection. Yeah. Again, I think that's like why like there was such a discrepancy between like how the Dreamcast did versus like you know how people remember it because like I think a lot of people like were pirating Dreamcast games. They were stupidly easy to pirate. You could like burn them onto like a CD or something. It's just Does Mario Dance 2 have this many frame rate drops? I don't believe it does. So that's another thing that Mario Dance 2 has over this is that like I don't think it has frame rate drops. I was always confused by the concept of frame rate drops in general. Like, what do you mean you can't handle a bunch of shit happening on the screen at once? Okay. New Pokemon Snap? I guess I could play it tonight if you want. I was thinking I'd like to play it again. Actually, I probably should look at my shelf and see if there's anything I want to revisit. Because I've been kind of bored of my Switch right now lately. So yeah, maybe I should just switch consoles and well, actually, new Pokemon Snap. Well, like when it comes to like other games I want to play. Yeah, we could play new Pokemon Snap tonight. I really like the game. It's not for everyone though, for sure. I don't know. I'm so mixed on it, like compared to the original, because I think it's like definitely better, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like I don't know. I felt like I wanted more of an improvement. I don't know. It's just I just don't like the RPG systems and just I don't know. It's just confusing. I mean, I guess you kind of forget like being someone who grew up with the original Pokemon Snap, like how hard it is to figure out like the bullshit in that game. Because like playing new Pokemon Snap, it was just there were so many times where I was just like just shocked by like the sheer like autistic bullshit you had to do to proceed. Like I could not like unlock like one of the areas because I was not like throwing a glow item at like at a at a Pokemon at just the right time. It was just it was just crazy. Yeah, I agree. Like Pokemon Snap is like this really iconic game for that reason. It's just so good in that regard. But yeah, new Pokemon Snap, it's just I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of felt that way about like the original as well at first, and then I like grew to love it like over time. So I'm sure new is the same way. It's just like you can't like autistically play games like that as an adult. You know what I mean? It's just like I have so many other things to do. I don't have time to like sit here and like just endlessly grind in Pokemon Snap to yeah, let's look at the shelf and see what we have here. Ah, yeah, Sony hasn't made anything. Is just the reality of the situation. The best they can hope for is like, oh, protect this little girl from zombies. Like it's just unbelievable. No creativity at all. How many physical Switch games do I have? Uh, I don't know. I've lost count. I've stopped buying physical games because like they just take too much space. Yeah, I think I'm gonna really scale back my game purchases in general because like I just don't enjoy a lot of the games I buy. Yeah, there's nothing really I want to play. Okay, I guess we can look on the shelf and see. There's nothing I want to play. Absolutely nothing. There it is. Yeah, bloodstained out for some reason. I don't know. There's just nothing I want to play. Look, like my Odyssey. Yeah, nothing I want to play. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should just end the stream and just focus on like writing today. I don't know. It's just I feel so bad whenever I do that though. Like I'm not like doing enough for the fans. I don't know. Yokai? Yeah, yeah. I don't think they've released any Yokai Watch games in the West on Switch. Like I wanted to play them, but it's just. Hmm. Yeah, I probably should call it quits.
Playing from Cody.
I think we will play some new Pokemon Snap just to do it, just because it was requested. But I don't know. I'm not enjoying anything I'm playing right now. I'm just not. If I'm not enjoying it, what's the point? Yeah, I think right now I just want to watch like Netflix and just write some books. Huh? I feel like that's my priority. Yeah, I'm not even like playing games while I'm waiting. Oh, on Netflix? Yeah, nothing. I've been busy. Like one of the reasons I wanted to look at it is that like, oh, I haven't been on Netflix in forever. Yeah, I've been paying for it and I've watched hardly anything. I'll keep paying for it until like Pokemon Concierge Season 2 comes out. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, Onimusha 2 is coming out. Do I even care though? And none of this I want to play. Oh, come on, I actually wanted to play Turok. Yeah, I think it's time to scale back my gaming. Like so many of these games I've bought, like I just don't really think I'll ever get around to playing or enjoying or just like I don't know. I think my days of like playing everything that comes out are behind me. Play some Yu-Gi-Oh. June 24th, the release of Dark Side DS2, and end of Hideo Kojima career. Yep. I guess this is a pretty notable game. Like, people are still trying to pretend as if Kojima's going to make a comeback. It's been a decade. It's over. A fucking decade. What has he done? Oh, come on. What is this? What has he done since Metal Gear Solid 5? Like, Death Stranding, please. Like, Silent Hills, please. I hated how people, like, made it out to be that, like, Silent Hills was some major masterpiece. And the hell was that? That did not have the attack. Oh. 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 Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break from gaming over the next couple of weeks. I just don't really feel that excited about anything that's happening. I guess I'll come back in a big way when like the Switch 2 launches, but until then, yeah, I'll play a little bit of new Pokemon Snap, and then I'll probably call it quits for the day. um, Oh, DS2. You mean Death Stranding 2? Oh, I thought you meant Dark Souls 2. I just now realized that. Like, oh, yeah. So, like, Stellar Blade's gonna get buried by the Switch 2, and Death Stranding 2 is gonna get buried by the Switch 2. Do these people really think those games are gonna carry, like, PC and PlayStation? It's not gonna happen. Anyway. Okay. I've never actually been out here at night. Well, I guess I've never really leveled up the first one. Okay. That's crazy how they like released free updates for this, added content. But yeah, I would be very surprised if like Death Stranding 2 isn't like the last relevant game that Hideo Kojima ever puts out. Like they're already trying to lean into like, well, the bosses look like Metal Gear's. Then like, no, because holy shit, it's Caterpie. Fungus. Ugh. Yeah, one of the things I don't like about this game, it feels like there's way too many times where you're just seeing the same Pokemon again in like different positions. Oh, it's supposed to be cool. It's pissed. Gotta love Pokemon for keeping the male and female symbols very relevant. Oh, that's a female Caterpie. Okay. Murkrow. As a male. They're both males. Okay. Oh, look at that. So one of the really cool things about this system is that like there's four different kinds of shots you can get, depending on how like uncommon the pose is. Like it's just man, there's just so much to do in this game. I kind of do want to play it again now. You got me fired up. I do tend to get bored of it. I mean, this tends to be a really good game to pop in like once in a blue moon and just admire the artistry of it. Like one of the things this game does do better than New Pokemon Snap is that like there's a lot more going on. There's just Pokemon everywhere. Like I never did understand why they never produced like a direct sequel, but it's nice that it finally happened. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. We're tiny. That Pidgeot is fucking huge. Never been a fan of Tangrowth. I've always thought that it just wasn't a very good evolution for Tangela. Tangela's a weird Pokemon because I remember like being enamored with it when like I saw the Pokemon card of it back in the day. It was like someone brought a deck over and we looked through it together. And Tangela was one that like just really just struck me as being really cool. I mean, I guess that's the nature of the card game though, is that it just makes things like that like really cool and memorable. Man, I wish Pokemon were real. Well, I guess you can like watch real animals. That's kind of what I've been doing lately is like bird watching and stuff like that. I've been trying to identify birds. Like, I'm a big fan of cardinals and red-headed woodpeckers and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been having one coming by my house. Okay. And you have to know this game really well to. First time we got in fungus. Okay. Otera. That's another thing about this game is you can't antagonize Pokemon like you could back in the original. I've been really into Pokemon lately, so this might be a fun thing to do. I don't think anybody cares about doing the Dark Ages. Oh. Uh, yeah, we might play some more of this. Like next time we come on. I don't know. Oh. I don't know. Yeah, I think I am gonna commit to it. I think I am going to like take a bit of a break from games. Nothing against any of you guys, but yeah, I'm just not enjoying it right now, and I think maybe I should be focusing more on like writing and like reading books. That's what I've been really into lately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and I